Hey guys, Imagine That Perry here, and this is the first episode of telling the story. I have been asked by two people to tell this story. So before I get started with the story, I want to introduce my brother, Jordan Papineau. He has a channel. It will be linked in the description below. So make sure to follow it. And follow our channel as well. Make sure to leave a like and comment on what other stories you would like to see. And other videos you would like to see. Okay, so this story is called The Red Rubber Ball. This is a reaction video, so give us your best reaction. Okay? So, there was this little boy. And one day, he was walking to the store with his dad. He passed this store on the way, and he saw this red shiny rubber ball, and he was like, Dad, can I get it? And his dad's like, we can't get it, son, it's too expensive, I'm sorry. And he was like, okay, Dad, I understand. So as the day went on, all he thought about was that red rubber ball, and he couldn't get it out of his head. So his birthday was in a few days. So he went to his dad. He's like, Dad, you remember that ball we saw in the window the other day? I want it for my birthday. Will you get it for me? Dad's like, sure, son, I'll get it for you. So when his birthday came around, he went to the store and got it. So when he got it, he's like, yes, and he played with it all day and all night, and he played with it for weeks on end. So one day, the boy accidentally popped the ball, and he was like, he felt so bad. He wanted that ball so much, and when he finally got the ball, he popped it. So, and he didn't know how to tell his dad, so he hid it under his bed, and he played with other toys. So a year later, his dad came to him and said, son, what do you want for your birthday? His son said, I want a red rubber ball, Dad. And he's like, didn't we get you one last year? What happened to it? I popped it, and I didn't know how to tell you. Will you please give me another one? So his dad's like, okay, take care of this one, okay? So his son's like, okay, I promise. So the son got the ball again, and instead of playing with it, he put it in this case so it wouldn't get lost and it wouldn't pop. So one night he was looking at the ball, and he's like, I can't handle it anymore, I gotta play with it. So he got it out, he went outside, and he started playing with it. He was throwing it up in the air, he was kicking it around, and one day he accidentally kicked it into the neighbor's yard. Well, his neighbors weren't so nice, and they didn't give it back to him. So he told his dad, and his dad said, I'm sorry, son, I can't do anything for you. He's like, okay. So the boy grew up knowing that he lost the only ball that he ever truly loved. And then, after he got into high school, he remembered the ball, because his friend had one just like it. So, he remembered it. So, he went on with his life, and he got sick. He got cancer. So, his dad went up to him, he said, son, is there anything I can do to make you feel better? The son goes, yes, I want a red rubber ball. The dad goes, okay. So he goes to all kinds of stores in town, and they can't find one. So he goes back to his son and says, I can't find any, son. What do you want me to do? He's like, Dad, anything I want more in this world is a red rubber ball. So he's like, okay, son, give me 3 years. The son looked confused and was like, okay. So, but before the dad left, the dad asked, why do you want a red rubber ball so much? What's so special about it? The son said, I'll tell you later. So his dad goes, okay, I'll keep you to it. So the dad went all over the world, looking for red rubber balls, went to every store he could find, everything. So 3 years later, he came back to his son. He said, son, I'm back. Here's your red rubber ball. But that's not the only thing I got you. Look out the window. And his son's like, what's wrong? Why? Dad says, just do it for me. Son says, okay. He looked out the window. He had the biggest grin on his face. He was so happy. He said, I can't believe you've done this for me, Dad. Thank you. Dad looked at him and goes, son, now will you tell me why you want a red rubber ball, why they're so special? The son looks at him, says, the reason why I want a red rubber ball is, and he flatlines. That's the story.
Goodbye.
What was your reaction? What did you think of it?
Pretty sad.
Pretty sad. I mean, yeah.
If I wanted a red rubber ball that bad, I'll ask my dad for him.
I mean, when I heard the story, I was shocked. I mean, completely. I was like, oh my, what? No, what? I was freaking out. Like,
I wish he wouldn't have said 3 years later so his dad would have figured out what he wanted so bad.
Yeah, that's just how the story goes.
I know.
So, if you want to hear a different story, leave it down in the description. Comment on it, everything. Leave a like on the video. Just shout out to us, and make sure to subscribe.
Goodbye.
See ya.